If you're interested in becoming an undergraduate student here at the University of Edinburgh, applying is simple and straightforward. The Scottish undergraduate degree is most commonly achieved over a 4-year period of study, resulting in an honours degree. However, the study of medicine, veterinary medicine, and many science and engineering courses can take longer. Students will usually choose a proposed major, but in years 1 and 2, many courses have the flexibility to study around that subject, allowing you to change the focus of your degree as you move through the programme.
This was one of the reasons that I wanted to choose Edinburgh, was because of the 4-year degree structure is quite similar to degrees in Canada. So I think it's a great structure, it's really useful, and you really get the time to spend on your course and get in-depth knowledge on your subject area.
At Edinburgh we use a variety of teaching methods: lectures, seminars, small group tutorials, clinical placements, laboratory work. It just depends on what degree you're doing. And also teaching hours, contact hours vary quite a bit. Sometimes you might have as little as 10 hours a week contact time, sometimes as much as 30. It just depends on the degree you're doing and what stage you are at with the degree. But whatever you choose to study, we expect you to do plenty of work in your own time.
In the UK, it's possible to apply directly from high school to study professional degrees such as medicine or veterinary medicine. Typically, such courses take 5 years to complete, but often qualify graduates to enter directly into these professions. Students at Edinburgh are encouraged to explore foreign exchange options, and the 3rd year of studies is often the point at which study abroad takes place.
Currently we manage over 350 exchange agreements with leading universities across the world. Students can have the opportunity to go to one of these countries to study at institutions such as the National University of Singapore, Peking University in China, or Caltech, one of the world's leading science and technology institutions, for part or all of their 3rd year as an undergraduate. And we're unrivaled in the United Kingdom in terms of the quality of partnerships and opportunities that we have for students to study abroad. Some of it's fun, some of it's hard work, but ultimately global employers recognise the importance, both in terms of a business environment, the experience, the language and the social cultural aspects of studying abroad and what that can give a global graduate.
When it came down to it, I was comparing the programs, comparing what I perceived was the student life, the city, and Edinburgh definitely came out on top. But it was a little bit of a leap. I didn't know much about it. I hadn't visited before I came, but I'm so happy I came here. It's perfect.
I think you sort of know when you're going to a good institution that the jobs will be there. When you graduate from a well-reputed institution that ranks well, you know that because the companies come here and recruit people at the careers fair and places like that. University has services like the careers office, which helps you get jobs as well. So that was reassuring as well.
The undergraduate application process to study at Edinburgh is carried out online using the university's and colleges admissions service known as UCAS. This is a common application system that covers applications to university courses across the UK.
Because I also applied to some colleges in States, so compared to that, I think UCAS is quite a straightforward process for me because you can apply to a few universities at the same time.
Applicants can apply for up to 5 courses at 5 different universities, which can include more than one course at the same institution. However, some universities may only make you a maximum of 1 offer. If you're applying for medicine or veterinary medicine, only 4 of your 5 choices can be used for these subjects. Your 5th choice should be a backup option, such as biological science or medical science. You can check the progress of your applications online 24/7 through UCAS Track. Once the application is received by UCAS, it's distributed to the universities which you've selected. Staff at Edinburgh won't be able to see which other universities you've applied to in the UK. A key part of your UCAS application is your personal statement. This is a written submission setting out why you want to study a particular subject and why you think you're suitable. If you're applying to more than one university, you should bear in mind that the same statement will be sent to every institution, so don't refer to a particular university specifically.
The personal statement is a really important part of the UCAS application. It's a chance for an applicant to sell themselves to us and to the other institutions they're applying to. And they can put their academic achievements and their interests and the rest of their application in some context for us. It's important that students take some time over structuring their statement, that they make sure that it's error-free, that the grammar and the spelling is good, and they make sure it's their own work. We'll know if it's not. One thing that we suggest is that students don't just use it as an opportunity to list lots of things that they've done, academic achievements and work experience and so on, but they instead take the opportunity to reflect and tell us what they've learned from those experiences, and that's really valuable.
Because the University of Edinburgh receives applications from all over the world, staff here have an excellent understanding of a wide range of qualifications. More details on specific country requirements can be found on the international pages of our website. Remember that these are the minimum requirements and you may be asked to significantly exceed them. Once you've applied online at UCAS, admissions staff here at Edinburgh will consider your application. Each university will then respond to you with one of three possible responses: unsuccessful application, conditional offer, or unconditional offer. You will only have to respond once all decisions have been made.
There's some slightly complicated and unusual terminology that's used in admissions in the UK. And there are two terms in particular around the offer. So unconditional and conditional offers are made by UK universities. If you submit a strong application and we want to make you an offer, then we will, and most of the time we make conditional offers. So those will be offers to students who are still at school, perhaps still have qualifications to take. And so it's a cast iron guarantee of a place, providing that a student achieves specific qualifications that we'll set out in the offer. Sometimes the condition is as simple as sending in a signed reference. It might be for courses like medicine or education that we need a criminal convictions check. So usually it's pretty straightforward. So that's a conditional offer, very common. The other kind of offer we can make is an unconditional offer, and that's the golden ticket. That means that you're in and nothing more needs to be done to secure your place.